Howdy, hello, and welcome to AlphaPhenomenon Gaming. Here today on the channel, we're discovering a different outcome than what we came up with in the playthrough I did, the 10-part series of Until Dawn. If you haven't seen that, please, I recommend going and watching that before you watch this video, because spoilers will be coming ahead. Go ahead and check that out. This is your warning. But moving forward, I want to know if there was something I could have done to have prevented Josh's death. He's going crazy, I get that, but I know there's a way to save him, and I wanted to explore those possibilities. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and explore that. Okay, so you remember how we were going through here on chapter 10. Apparently, I went over this way, and I didn't think there was anything over here, but apparently there's this ledge over here that you're supposed to come to, and if you climb up here, you can save Josh. This is the only way to save Josh in chapter 10, because you're going to find a diary up here, and that diary is gonna, I don't know exactly what happens. We're gonna find out. I don't know what it is. I feel like with something twisting inside. I took my sweater, but former, she's still looking out for me. I'm so sorry, Beth. I have no choice. I'm dying.
Sorry, Beth. I have no choice. It's the only way I can survive anymore. If someone finds this, I'm sorry. I had to. I had no choice.
What does it mean? Jesus.
Oh my God. So basically, her sister died and she had to live down here because she couldn't find a way out.
So what? What does that mean? Did she kill her too? Her own sister?
I don't know.
How the hell could they even stay alive down here?
I don't know, Michael.
There has to be an answer down here.
Mike, just calm down.
That's concerning. Let's jump ahead to the consequences.
Oh! You're not real! No, you're not! Hannah! Oh! 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 No! No!
Does he automatically survive now at this point? Because I kind of want to know what the heck's going on with him and how he survives. Did I just have to read that diary and then he's good? We're not going to go through Matt, and we're not going to do this part. We're going to skip ahead to see what happens next regarding Josh, to see if he survives.
Down here.
I have a visual on a survivor. One survivor, repeat. Is that?
Oh, fuck.
Stay back! Stay back! No! Stay back!
Okay, so obviously I have some thoughts on this. Okay, so Josh did get saved. Going through it again, I did pop the trophy for saving everybody in the game. However, I don't feel like we, quote, saved Josh. I feel like Josh never could be saved. But I feel like in the right situation, he could have been saved, right? I mean, like, think about it. His sisters died at the very, very beginning of the game. I didn't know what was going on. I was learning how to play the game, and I didn't know those were his sisters at the beginning of the game. Going into this, I went completely blind. I really didn't know. But now that I know, I'm just like, that really messed with him. And then as you play through the game, as you progress through each chapter, you really find out he lost his family. Right? He was close to his sister. He was close to his brother. He was close to his two sisters. Sorry. He was close to them. You learned that they all three hung out with this friend group. And anybody who has a sibling within a year or two knows that feeling. And to just, what, lose them? That could cause a break of sorts, right? That could really mess with your head, and if you don't have the right outlets, the right resources, the right tools, some bad stuff can happen. Really, this is a horror survival game, but deeper than that. It's sad. Like, I feel bad for Josh. He just wanted to get a little even. And then this Wendigo mystical BS started happening that really added to the horror aspect. It really laid it on thick. You didn't know who that flamethrower guy was until later on in chapter 9 or 10. You didn't know that it was Josh until like chapter, what, 6? And then you didn't know the whole story until the end of chapter 10. Every single character could have died. And I want to know how, but I'll explore that later. Right now, I'm just wanting to talk about, have a little commentary about Josh. He could have been saved. Really. He could have really been saved. Look, he was with, out of the whole game, the most capable guy. My man Mike. Alright, Mike is the most capable out of all of them. If you know anything about Michael, that's Sangatorium, I'm saying that wrong, where he was escaping those Wendigos, that is badass. Alright, he made it all the way there. It's crazy. And I think he should have gone back, even if that was Hannah. He should have saved Josh. Gotten Josh out of there. Kept Josh from turning into one of those things. One of those Wendigos. And he could have been better. But instead, it's a tragic end. And not everybody gets that happy ending. I understand that. But all of these characters, I feel for them. Even Emily, who is the most single annoying character out of the whole game, several times I held my tongue with options. They don't deserve that. None of them do. And that's where I'm going to have to end it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. This is AlphaPhenomenon Gaming, and subscribe, hit the like button, all that jazz. I will see you guys in the next one.
I'd give anything to unsee it.